Hello and welcome to another update video about Quant. Well, while Bitcoin and Ethereum aren't moving, it's time to review some other altcoins. We still have Quant here on the radar. The idea was that Quant has finished off a wave 4 up here around $133. In the previous videos I mentioned to you that this was just the ideal target, what a wave 4 would normally do. Because, you know, there is or was a bullish count available as well. This was, however, not the primary expectation. I told you I want to see a rally through $140, $141 to at least believe that the bullish scenario is happening. So until then, I'm going to stick to the bearish scenario here. And this was the right decision, absolutely, because from these $132, we dropped down now to 104, 105, in line with expectations. And we are following down. I can't remember where I made the last video. I think the last video was made when we hit this support area around 117. And the view was that we're going to come down lower to the next support level around $112, which was here the red zone, and then fall further, because ideally in this wave 5 of C of 2, we want to make a new low, or at least come down to 94.95 US dollars. So if I am going now to the 4-hour chart, that you get an idea of where are we. At the moment, Quant, to be honest, is one of the coins that holds best in terms of distance towards the June low. It is still quite far away from the June low, so it would need to drop from here. If it was gonna go to the June low again, it would need to drop a whopping 60%. That's quite a lot. And to be honest, it did hold quite well in the recent crypto sell-off. A lot of altcoins are currently making new lows. Quant isn't. And as long as Quant is holding the $80 level, it's all okay. And we can still be in a higher level bullish scenario, which means that Quant could be one of the few coins that has already seen the bear market low. Especially as long as it's holding above the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level at $80, as you can see there on the screen. This, by the way, the 4-hour chart. There is, if it drops below that, then this chart will turn into an unreliable mess, and the bullish count will, even though it's not invalidated, it will become unreliable. There is still one more chance for the bulls to turn it around. It's worth knowing that. That would be at $60. That is the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level, but that is sort of really the last level it should go to. That is the last level where the bulls can really turn the steering wheel around. Below that level, we are gonna say hello to $40 and probably drop below the June low. Okay, so we have the 78.6% retracement. That is really the last level. Below the 78.6 retracement, such a wave 2 that you can see there highlighted in red or whatever it is, pink. 1, 2. This will get unreliable. Then we have to assume that the move up was just a corrective pattern. This is of course still possible, but still, this is one of the best charts at the moment. Still surviving, yeah. A lot of other charts that looked really good in September or so have turned into a mess after the FTX sell-off. Quant didn't really. I mean, Quant did really do well. I mean, yes, it did drop on the 9th of November, but that was at the time all part of the wave 2 sell-off. So it was actually part of the expectation at the time. So this is now the long-term reversal area again. Yeah, anybody who missed buying here, we did at the time define a support area here and a few on the way, and then taking profits up there, even though it wasn't absolutely at the top, but it's fine. Made some profits up there, at least taking partial profits. But the point is here, this is now another area where it can turn around again and move up in a wave 3. Target would be around just below $400. If it works out. To do that, it needs to hold the $80 level, which at the moment seems possible, given that it's following the primary expectation that is coming down here in a 5-wave move. Why 5-wave move? Because if we peaked here in a wave 1, we then move down in an ABC pattern, and the C wave consists of 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4 was the sideways move here, and then a wave 5 down. That is strongly the expectation. Yeah, I'm in favor strongly of one more leg down, at least into the $95 region. The way I count the wave 4 is in a WXY pattern, WXY, and the way I count it is that the wave 3 actually bottomed at $105. If you want to see it that way, then we have actually moved up in a wave 4 and already made a lower low in this wave 5 below the wave 3 low. That means actually the minimum requirement is already achieved, because what we wanted is in that this 5 wave move to the downside, we are making a lower low below wave 3. That is the minimum expectation of this move to the downside. It is fulfilled because in my opinion, the wave 3 bottomed at $105. And then we had here a wave W up, and then an XY. Ideally though, we also go below the $95 level, or at least reach it, 94, 95. So looking at the lower level price action, I'm looking at the move down, which bottomed here at $113 as wave 1, moved up in wave 2. At the time also here, I gave you the resistance that we would most likely see in the recovery after we hit this very well-defined trend line. We reached it and then came down in this third wave. This could be finished now. We then moved up in a small wave 4 and could now get into this last leg down, which, yeah, I mean, if I look at it in terms of target for, let me see, wave 5, let's see where we get to. If we take the length of the A wave and we go to the high of the B wave, which was the end of the triangle up there around $180, then let me see, something's odd here, something's off. Let me just check that. I mean, if I look at that, yeah, no, it would take me to the 1.618 extension at around $68. That would be a target for the C wave. We don't need to get there. That is sort of the maximum the C wave should do. That would still be above the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level. Another way to calculate target would be to take the length of the wave 1 and we go to the high of the wave 4 up there. So, and then you can see an ideal target would actually be the 1.618 extension, $103 already reached. But I don't currently see the impulsiveness to the upside that I'd like to see. So I'm still looking at ideally one more low below this $94, $95 level, especially if I look at this trend line here, which was recently broken as well. So we broke it, we did recover, but we didn't really hold it. So we are currently below that trend line. I think that is all at the moment still evidence for at least one more low. Okay, so the trend has certainly not shifted yet back to the upside. But bear in mind, this is the area where ideally this whole thing is going to turn around. Okay, and that's my update about Quant. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the video description. And also if you're interested, please check out the trading course that we offer on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.